Today, as I come before you, I bring this braided horsetail. It's something that I carry with me a lot of times when I feel just a little wobbly. I invite you to find something that is very special to you. And when you feel wobbly, make sure you have it with you. Because this is the stability, and I was taught from my coach, an anchor of love that will help us to feel whole and wholehearted and conscious regarding our energy, right? So I had a client who called me last week, actually texted me and said, I sucked. So one of the teachings that I have in 360 Tap is to call me, to reach out to me, to have 24/7 access to me while you're a client in that program, and to just reach out and say, I'm sucking when we're sucking, right? And so this is the second time that he's fell into this trap where it was after the fact, and he wrote and said, I sucked. I said, the object of the game, the object of you reaching out to me is to call me when you know you're sucking, not after you've sucked. He was like, I know, I've got it. I was like, okay, I couldn't remember if I had told you that or not, because the second time it happened. But the truth is, we have days where we don't even know what is wrong, but we feel like something's wrong, like our mojo is off. It can feel like a little crabby. Hi everybody, thanks for jumping on. Please say hello and let me know you're here. And of course, if you're catching the replay, I'd love to hear from you. Yes, yes, please, please. Also, if you have questions, I'm always available. You can PM me anytime. But what I was talking about was those days when we're a little off, right? We're a little wobbly. And it's really important to create a dashboard where it kind of says to us personally, right? It says to us, beep, 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 engine light is on, engine light is on. It's just where your mojo is not where you're in a good space. You want to build a circle too of trusted friends and colleagues, and I have coaches where you can reach out to them and they simply say, what's up, Nugget? Right? That comes to my mind because it was a turning point, a miracle, which is a shift in perception that I didn't have to have the answers, and I didn't have to evaluate the story, because a lot of times when our mojo is off, when we're wobbly, we don't even know what's wrong. We just know something doesn't feel right, right? And we can just pick up the phone and say, I'm sucking. And someone on the other end, like me, I'm incorporating this into my coaching and teaching and sharing, says, what's up, Nugget? Because that was a turning point for me. One of my little friends, aka a certified coach, an amazing coach, she doesn't do it for a living, said that to me, gosh, 10 years ago. And it changed my life. Like, what's up, Nugget is so important. And that's who I am to my clients as they reach out to me. We learn things as we go along in coaching. And I want to say, what is coaching? Coaching is really leadership. Like, we're leading people to their own inner core answers, their own inner core essence, right? We do that with the art of asking questions and the art of listening, being available, saying, what's up, Nugget? Right? Giving people an opportunity to share what's going on and asking questions that leads them really to their own answers. Like, you can tell when you go on vacation that your significant other might be traveling in the car and the energy just feels a little wobbly, right? Why is it that we don't reach over and put our hand on their shoulder and say, "What's up, Nugget?" And why is it that we can't create a safe place for that significant other to say, "I'm sucking. I don't even have the answers. I'm just really feel disturbance. I feel wobbly." And the significant other says, "Tell me more," right? And we get to speak into how we're feeling. We don't need someone to fix that for us. We want and need someone just to hear us and to stay with us and to support us and to hold space. I tell my clients, like an uncle or an auntie, just hold space for that person to cleanse and to stabilize and to feel accepted and loved and supported. That's what we do in my programs. We figure out, what's causing the disturbance. I get in there and do a little detective work and ask questions, and you do a little detective work, and we uncover these big traumas, but we uncover little bitty traumas. Here's an example. There was a lady who came to me who said she had a great family life, and that happens a lot. I have great family lives, and it can almost leave us feeling guilty or shameful that we're even asking for help or that we're even having a wobbly moment, right? But in this discovery process, as we worked through coaching and asked questions and dug around and looked under the hood and examined all the stuff and things, she realized, and this is a story that was so cute, she realized that her father was very controlling, as in, "Eat your peas." And we both cackled about it. But she said, "You know what, Theresa? I ended up dumping those peas in the air conditioner vent." Now that's a gal that grew up with a lot of control around her, and she didn't even realize it. So when she got out on her own, the Dukes came up, and by George, ain't nobody gonna control her, right? And it turned into this resentment and this kind of mean-spirited and this defensiveness and all these things that she doesn't want to be. That's a miracle. A shift in perception, a shift in better understanding what might have caused this instant reaction that we have as adults. Just a little bitty thing like that can make you go, ah. She said, all my life, all my adult life, men have told me that I am opposed to men. And she said, "That's just not true." She argued with them. "That's just not true. That's just not true." And in that moment where she realized what had happened regarding control, how her Dukes were up, and how she had become resentful and mean-spirited and by George, my way or the highway, she knew what had caused that little bitty trauma that had caused that way of being. And when she knew, she's able to sit and feel her feet and sit and manage her energy. And she's able to say with her hand on the shoulder of her significant other, "Oh, I'm sucking." And it might not even be about him or her or whoever. It just is about the wobbly, emotional turmoil, disturbance that's going on. It's so fun. Playing detective is so fun. I am Theresa King. I'm a certified life and business coach. I am a trauma detective, and I teach you how to get in there and seek and see what might be causing what's going on, right? I dare to say what most would not dare say. I ask questions that most would never ask. I invite you to lay down guilt and shame and all that blame. I invite you to self-evaluate and really understand all that crap that holds us back in life.